What's good, YouTube? It's Aquarius Leviathan Prophecy, and very quick video. Um, so basically, I was watching, an interview with Michael Jordan saying how, super teams, super teams are hitting the NBA. And I think Michael Jordan is right on the money on that. Um, when he was playing, he didn't have to face four All Stars on one team. Um, you know, Back then it was the Knicks with Patrick Ewing, I'm saying, Larry Bird, um, you know, Isaiah Thomas, I'm saying, the Utah Jazz with John Stockton and Karl Malone, I'm saying, the Pacers with Reggie Miller. So he didn't necessarily have to face what LeBron James has faced when he was with the Heat, I'm saying? Um, but yes, super teams does hurt the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to play individually no more. You know what I'm saying? I think the only two people that are willing to do that is Damian Leonard and Giannis. But, you know, maybe they could be thinking, you know what? Maybe LeBron James is right. Maybe, all this stat padding, all this dropping 50, 60 points every night is not gonna work. People are not gonna remember you by, you doing what you are doing right now. They're gonna remember you by your legacy. You know what I'm saying? So if Giannis or Dame is thinking that, maybe, they can just, you know, talk to the agent and see what they can do, or, if Rondo don't want to resign, you know what I'm saying, the Lakers pick up a point guard, whether it's Westbrook or Rose or Dame, whoever, or CP3. There's no there's no there's no rhythm of flow anymore. Everybody's to themselves. It's not how it was back in 2014 when you had all of those good competitions. You know what I'm saying? You had the Knicks versus the Pacers. You had Paul George versus Carmelo Anthony. You had, Brooklyn Nets going up against Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had one All Star defeating three, or probably two, because Joe Johnson and Darren Williams was the only two stars on that team. So you don't have that no more. It's either, the Knicks suck, or the Knicks are stuck with what they got, or they're trying to make Brooklyn Nets seem like the next destination, you know what I'm saying? Or, they crap on other cities, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't necessarily give teams a fair opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dallas. You don't think the Mavericks with Luca and KP, you don't think they're gonna coexist? I feel like, trade Luca, no, trade KP and keep Luca, and probably give Luca like I mean, I don't know, a true big man. You know what I'm saying? Like a center, kind of. You know what I'm saying? But, to me, I don't think Luca and KP are gonna work together long term. You know, it's just hurting the league from a financial standpoint. You know, nobody wants to. Nobody wants to. Do it by themselves no more. Everybody wants to pair up and team up. But, that's the way the NBA where it works. I don't think Adam Silver can do anything about that. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're a free agent, you could go anywhere you want. Like, there's no restrictions where you can't go. You know, obviously your agent is gonna have to do all the working for you. But if you have one of those, superstar qualities, you could be your own agent at some point. Because I don't even think LeBron James has an agent. I think LeBron James is his own agent sometimes. But but yeah, man. I mean, I mean, and one thing I think the NFL, the reason why the NFL hasn't done what the NBA is doing right now is because they tried it. They literally tried it. Y'all remember when the Eagles took every good player from each team, and then they tried to resemble their own dream team with Donovan McNabb and Vince Young, how that turned out. Yeah, they started the league. They started the season 5-0. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought, oh, here comes the Eagles. The Eagles are flying high. You know what I'm saying? Like the Eagles are gonna go to the Super Bowl. Not they lost 12 straight, 12, and they finished the season 5-12, if I'm not mistaken. So that shows you that it can't work in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Because the NFL has salary cap, which the NBA does not have. So restrictions, it don't matter how many, like you could fit 5 players in one team. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously the NBA, they have 12-man roster. It's 35, but you have to cut it down to 12. You know what I'm saying? But the NFL, you got 53-man roster. So you have to go from 90 to 35 no, you have to go from 90 to 75 to 65 to 55. You know what I'm saying? So basically that way, So yes, in a basketball team, you can fit 5 NBA All-Stars in one team. You know what I'm saying? And football, you can't do that. So that's where I think the NFL has an advantage over the NBA because the NFL doesn't need super teams. You know what I'm saying? The NFL does not need super teams. Like you can have every great position. You can have every great player in every position. Running back. You know what I'm saying? Tight end, any position you can think of. If like if you have an all-star laid out, then crew laid out, then I mean, sky's the limit, right? You know what I'm saying? So I just think that it's bad. It's a bad move for the NFL. I mean for the NBA. I really necessarily didn't like super teams at all because like I said again, it takes away the fun. Like I wanted to see Paul George to go up against the Heat on his own. You know what I'm saying? But now, it's just like, they giving up. Like the NBA doesn't necessarily, I'm not saying that the NBA didn't necessarily give up. I just think that, the players, like they don't play with the same tenacity like the players back in the 90s and 80s did. You know what I'm saying? Or probably a year, or probably around the year 2000. You know what I'm saying? I think the way the NFL is shaped up now is where if you can't get it if you can't get a title by yourself or if you can't pair up with just one, just like how KD and AD is doing right now in Brooklyn, if you with those two, you should automatically be favorite to win a championship, you know. But it's gonna take more than 2 players just to win a championship. It might probably take two, might probably take three, might probably take four. But the way the NBA was around 2011, around 2014, it wasn't like that. You had two for each. Or probably you had three or two for each. Like I said, the Bulls, they had Derrick Rose and that's it. The Boston Celtics, they had you know what I'm saying? No, I don't even think the Boston Celtics was in that category. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you have Lob City and Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan but obviously they couldn't get over the hump in the playoffs. So, I mean, but still, they had 3 great All Stars in their team. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, like Michael Jordan said, from a physical and from a, financial standpoint, it's making the league look soft. It's really making the league it's really making the league soft. And as a huge basketball player, man, it just hurts to see. I just want competition at the end of the day. And I feel like we're gonna get the cheapest competition because players are just gonna team up. If they can't get a championship by themselves, they're just gonna team up and do it that way. But tell me what you think. Do you like super teams? Do you don't like super teams? Does it benefit your team? Does it benefit teams like my team, the Knicks? Does it handicap, I should say, not benefit, but does it handicap teams that's trying to compete? You know, it is what it is, though. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hit that like button. And until next time, take care of yourself and each other.